Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are working on a few things. We're going to start by getting the Supra running. So, if you remember, the last thing we did on the Supra is we took the injectors out to get cleaned because we figured might as well. We had to replace the O-rings because it was squirting like mad. And we'll show some footage of that here, but us taking the injectors out. So we're trying to figure out how to take this intake manifold apart. We have all the hoses and lines off, so...
Hey Tim.
Yeah?
Remember this?
Oh, yeah. So with every 80s car comes a Hilton or Chilton Haynes manual with pictures.
This is going to tell us exactly what to do, right?
Oh, yep. Fuel and exhaust. We need intake.
This will be our first time using one of these.
Wow, this thing looks fresh.
We're going legit, man.
Yep. Oh, I like it. All right.
Let's dig in.
Okay, I think we have the last connector and hose out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Squirting. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got one injector. And the rest stayed in their little holes. That's what we're dealing with there.
That is the culprit of all that fuel, though.
Yep. We can see part of the O-ring still in there. Disintegrated.
Gone, man.
So these so far are not the ones that were leaking. This guy here, leaky squeaky. Yeah. Although you can see this O-ring here is
gone.
Yeah, I'll take it apart. Yeah, that was the culprit. Just that one, but the others were on their way too because this is a 31-year-old car now, so we're dealing with some pretty old rubbers. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, now the plan is to bring these away to our fuel injector guy. He'll clean them up and flow match them and just make sure they're good to go. So when we're chasing 1,000 horsepower with this thing, we're not gonna have any problems.
Someday.
1,000? Oh, maybe like 200.
200, I'd be happy with 200.
Let's do 200 horsepower to the wheels. All right, so after we took those injectors to get cleaned, we pushed the car back because we knew it was going to be a while. So now we're going to have to push the car out into the sun because it's way too cold without the sun to work on it. And we'll get those injectors in. Intake manifold. And what's this? Oh,
that was an
fuel
important
something.
thing, yeah.
All right, why don't we bring this to the garage? Okay, so here is the fuel rail. And we're just gonna give it a quick cleaning because it is kind of dirty. And then put our cleaned and flow tested injectors back in. We are, like I said, missing one of the seals, but we're gonna use one of the old seals and then just put it in a place that is easy to access so that we can replace it later once we get that seal. So let's clean it up and get the injectors in. Okay, so one of our injectors did not come with a top seal. It came with the O-ring, but not whatever this... I think this is just a rubber insulator or something. So we're going to take some of the old seals and make it work because it's not actually sealing, it's just an insulator. So Matt's got his CNC mill set up here, and he's going to enlarge this. All right, so it seems to be the right size now. Lube it up and stick it around. I think we're looking at a winner. Maybe your fingers are a little greasy. Need me to try?
Yeah.
Oh!
We're past the first hurdle, but we cracked it, Tim.
Does that matter?
You know what? I don't care at this point.
I really don't think it matters because the part that we're actually replacing is this piece right here, which does not seal. It's just an insulator, I think, to stop vibrations from destroying things, because the actual seal is this O-ring on the end. So I think we're fine, Matt. It's just a spacer and an insulator.
Okay, we'll call that good.
All right, all the injectors are in and all the seals are in place. So now it's time to bring the rail over and install it, right?
I guess so.
And I guess the intake manifold.
I can take that.
Take that fancy thing too. It's a cover for some sort of, something important.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost a bunch of these copper washers too.
On the ground somewhere.
So I got a collection. We might be able to make some more.
Okay. Into the sun. Okay, so in our haste to install the fuel rail, we lost some of these seals. I lost the seals. So we have 3, and then 3 fell off. So we don't have any more of those seals. We were actually missing one, and that's when we used the old seals. So I mean, we could throw a bunch of old seals on, but then we just have to redo this all later. So we're just gonna push the car to the front, get some new seals ordered, and then once we have those, then we can install this. So that's it for right now, and we're gonna get working on the Furious Civic, I think.
This is gonna be like over the span of 2 or 3 months just to get this thing running in the middle of winter by the time we do.
Yeah, we're just not prioritizing it, so. We figured we'd try and maybe do some burnouts, but that'll have to be another day. Oh, we were gonna push the car to the front because that's where we want it, so we can work on it over the winter. If we keep it in the back, it's gonna get stuck in the snow. So we're too old to push, so we got it hooked up to the Furious Civic. She's a good tow rig. So let's give her a go. Oh yeah. One last rip in Frankenstein before Matt packs her away for the winter. We've upgraded from the Furious Civic pulling the Supra to the Frankenstein Civic pulling it. Okay, now that we got the Supra where it's supposed to be, thanks to Frankenstein, we are going to get working on the Furious Civic again. So we need to get... What's this?
Frankenstein's been leaking.
Oh, that's a bit of a surprise. Good thing you've got a new motor coming, hey?
Yeah, maybe in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Depending how COVID goes.
Nah, it'll be quicker than that. So we got all our sanding stuff here. We have some Bondo that we need to shape, and a little bit of more work that we have to do on the body to get it ready for paint. So we're just gonna get to it. Okay, so last time we worked on the car, we were using 300 grit and Scotch-Brite on the entire car, and we were doing Scotch-Brite on the kit. So the body kit's all done. We had just done some Bondo, so we had to let it dry. And now that's what I'll be working on. I'll be getting this on the door here straight, and then we have 2 smaller spots here that we have to get straight. So I'm just gonna work on that.
That's looking mint, but...
Oh, what's looking mint? Well, so we got the entire car fully done sanding. And so the next thing that we have to do is there's a few little spots that we're filling, such as the body kit to body. Like these little spaces here that Matt just finished cleaning. There's a tiny bit of a gap, and to kind of hold the body kit there better, we are filling it with an amazing product called SIKA. And Both of us have used this in the past, and it's an amazing product. It works wonders. There's probably infomercials about it.
Maybe.
Either way. So
we use it for building RVs. But
right.
if it works on an RV, it should work on this.
Yeah, true. So we've actually used that on this side here, this white. It's just silicone, but a really good quality silicone. And so we're going to do the same thing, like filling that gap over here, because when we put this wing, again, this is from a 240SX. So when we put this spoiler on, we foamed it with like a spray foam and made sure that it was solid and that the gap was kind of sealed. And now we're going to go with this SIKA and schmertz it in there. So you can tell here we've done a little bit of Bondo work to cover that third brake light, or fourth, because I mean there's already a, a brake light up here. We took the main thing off the wing, but anyways, so we're gonna get to that. Clean it with acetone, squirt some SIKA in there. Okay, so I've got the tape running here. So this is where we're gonna SIKA. We're gonna schmertz some silicone on there, and I just have tape on either side. So when we, put the bead down there, rip the tape off, we're gonna have a nice straight line. It's gonna look beautiful. Matt's over here working on the side skirts, getting those all sealed up. So while he's doing that, because he's the SIKA guy, he's the master with it. So I'm gonna let him do this. I have a transmission, a piece of the transmission from the SR20, the one that I'm rebuilding, the transmission that I'm rebuilding, and it's quite dirty. So I'm going to clean it in Matt's solvent tank. Amazingly fun and interesting things going on today. That's a lot of, I mean, it is from a Nissan, so of course it's going to be dirty and greasy and disgusting. All Nissan guys care about is burnouts and drifting. Don't care about maintenance.
Yeah, I think that'll do okay.
It's pretty crisp.
Nice clean line.
Yeah. And it shouldn't like droop at all, right? It's not going to run.
No. As long as we leave it
It's solid.
like this.
Yeah, that's a nice straight line. I think we're good.
Yeah, that's solid, man.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, it's perfect.
That was a good idea with the tape.
Yep. It's going to make a nice straight line, and once it's painted, you're not going to be able to see anything. It's going to look beautiful, like a molded wing.
Fully molded, yeah.
Yeah. Dang, this is the stuff.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see once it's painted. Yeah, if it holds, if it accepts paint properly. Right on. All right, that is it for today. Got a lot of work done. Made some good progress.
So much progress.
Yeah, we're getting ready for winter with moving all the cars around into the right places. The Furious Civic's almost ready for paint.
Getting close.
Pretty much is. As soon as we get a date for the paint booth, and we're ready to be there. So, that's it. Sylvia transmission is cleaned up. It's good to go. Yeah, it was dirty, but yeah, that's about it. See you in the next video. Amazing.